All right, more news for you coming up today on ABC 27 News at noon. Have you properly dried off?
Not properly, but
Best
I'm in
you
a
can,
suit.
huh?
I'm in a suit. Yeah, we're doing our best.
Yeah.
But it was cold out this morning. That breeze, yeah,
look at this.
all that humidity was just pulled right out. That's a rain shower coming on in here, and a pretty good one at that. Wanted to show you that in Ephrata because in our eastern counties it is wet again. So this is why I said I didn't want to guarantee it would stay dry today, nor did I want to say that we wouldn't see any rain because it's that type of an atmosphere. But it's cooler today. Still humid, though. The dew points are going to lift throughout the day, and then a hot and humid weekend. The sunshine returns both Saturday and Sunday, and then storms Monday and Tuesday. I think probably the best chance. But look at that rain coming down in Ephrata. Not coming down at HIA right now. It's dry and cloudy, as it is for most of the region. But in some of our eastern counties, we're seeing these showers kind of coalesce, and it's heavy rain again in places like Lebanon and Lancaster County. So keep that in mind. It's not dry everywhere, and it's a pretty ugly day, in fact, in some locations. Otherwise, just cloudy. It's warm in the west, and it's cool here in the east, and that's where this boundary is because we're getting our flow from the east. And again, from the Atlantic, dew points low in the 50s and 60s here. Pittsburgh, Du Bois, Johnstown, dew points high in the 70s again. So the state is kind of split down the middle. Cloudy and breezy today, only 75, and we're in the 60s now. So that's if we can get there. Passing shower or downpour, and then more scattered showers tonight develop as the humidity inches back up. So there's our rain. It's kind of caught in this boundary area that, we've got this boundary basically splitting the state, and then another boundary, another front off to the west over out towards Chicago. That's going to come in tomorrow and give us the chance for a few storms. So here's the setup. This really does a nice job of painting the picture. Here's a stationary frontal boundary, really a warm front, but it's not moving today. So cool air in the east and the northeast. And meanwhile, it is still very hot in places like Detroit, Charleston, Bowling Green, and that heat is going to move in tomorrow. So the boundary lifts to the north as a warm front today. That cooler air heads north. We tap into the heat, and temperatures will be in the upper 80s to near 90 again tomorrow. The dew points are going to start to increase again this afternoon. So I think by this evening it's very humid again. We're going to start to feel that mugginess. Look at tomorrow morning. Right back to where we have been in the 70s. So, excuse me, it's just going to be another very humid weekend, and the atmosphere wants to kind of squeegee itself out even into Sunday. While the dew points drop a bit in the morning, it's still going to be humid. So cloudy today. If you're going to cook out on the grill, why not? You may have to dodge a downpour, but for the most part, I still think most of us will be dry during the daylight hours. Now, the eastern counties are getting hit this morning, and I do think there will be some showers around this evening. So use common sense, but it's going to be cool. It's going to be pleasant. You're not going to be grilling in the blazing sun. Couple of showers overnight, as I mentioned, and then tomorrow, once the sun breaks out, we destabilize. We get a few afternoon and evening storms tomorrow, and then I think we clear out. Sunday looks dry, still hot, still humid, but a nice day into the afternoon. In terms of rainfall amounts, again, very hit or miss. Some areas are going to get missed, like Chambersburg, for example. They may get hit. If you get hit, you may get a ½ inch to an inch of rain very quickly, just like last night. Some areas got walloped with rain. In the meantime, I want to show you, this heat builds back in for the weekend, but watch early next week. A front is going to drop in for Monday and Tuesday that cools us off heading into July 4th. Not by much, but noticeable. We're not going to be in the 90s. Temperatures will be in the mid-80s, and I think the dew points really start to drop next week. So the average high for late June and early July is 86, and that's where I think we will be, or at least right around there, mid-80s next week. For now, it's looking dry Wednesday through Friday, which does include the holiday. We'll keep you posted on that. It's a ways out, so that could change, but right now things look good. I think the stormy days are going to be Monday and Tuesday. Hot, humid weather, and a front will help to fuel the storms here early next week. Well, coming up next,